All right, this is Brother Ishayar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. Today, man, just want to get into a quick topic talking about if you feel like you're the least, you need to continue to feed your fruit, and you need to continue to do this work regardless, man, because the thing is, man, demons would get on you real quick and try to make you feel bad because, you're not a powerful speaker like other brothers might be, or you might not be as deep in the scriptures as other brothers might be, or deep in the history, or whatever the case may be, man. You just might be a person that just helps out, or you might, know the scriptures and everything like that, but you just can't bring it out the way that other brothers have or whatever and everything like that. But the point is, man, don't worry about none of that stuff, man, because at the end of the day, man, you're helping by waking up the elect. You're helping further our salvation, because it's like it's written in Revelation, as soon as the elect is sealed, then that's when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to send the death and destruction upon the whole world, man. All right. So you might be teaching and everything like that, and you might just have one or two people listening to you. But hey, guess what? That one or two people that's listening to you can be part of the elect, and that's going to add on to that number. You're going to have certain brothers that have a big crowd. Other ones might not have that big of a crowd. But guess what? You're still bringing in the flock, man. You're still edifying the elect. All right. You're still adding on to the number. And guess what, man? One brother can bring in like 5,000 people, and they be like, man, all we need is two more people. And then the whole 144 is sealed. That could be you. You'd be like, oh, I got two people that have been listening or whatever. And then there it is, man. And now the elect is sealed, and now we can move forward to going home, man. We can move forward to our salvation. All right. So like I wanted to bring out, don't feel bad about yourself. Don't be feeling so low. You just like, man, I don't think the Most High is dealing with me. Hey, man, as long as you know that you out here learning and you out here trying to push this truth with your best abilities, man, that's all that matters, man. All right. That's why I got this right here. Just keep enduring. Keep enduring, because at the end of the day, man, we all make up that one body, which is Yahweh Shai. We trying to fulfill that body so then we can get up out of here. All right. So let's get Matthew. We're gonna get Matthew 20, and we're gonna start at 1. We're gonna read down to 16. It says, "For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace, and said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Again, he went out about the 6th and 9th hour and did likewise. And about the 11th hour, he went out and found others standing idle, and said," hold on, Salakia. That's what I figured. And it says, "And about the 11th hour he went out and found others standing idle, and said unto them, Why stand ye here all the day idle? They say unto him, Because no man hath hired us. He said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall you receive. Like it, man, all kind of stuff happening. Anyway, so when even was come, the Lord of the vineyard said unto his steward, Call the laborers and give them their hire, beginning from the last until the first. And when they came that were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. And when they had received it, they murmured against the goodman of the house, saying, These last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne a burden and heat of the day. But he answered one of them and said, Friend, I do thee no wrong. Didst now thou agree with me for a penny? Take that thine is, and go thy way. I will give unto this last, even as unto thee. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with my own? Is thine eye an evil because I am good? So the last shall be first and the first last, for many be called but few chosen. So pretty much, man, I want to bring this out because at the end of the day, man, we are working for that one penny, which is the kingdom. We are working to get into those chariots, and we are working so we can reach salvation, man. No matter what time of the hour he bought you in, man. All right, because like the elder Apostle Tahar brought out, he was like, man, they've been in this for 30 years, 30 plus years and everything like that. And then when they started uploading in 2007, then that's when the other brothers woke up, which is the afternoon. And then now we in the last days, and there's brothers and sisters that's waking up in the evening. But guess what, man? Those brothers and sisters in the evening, they're not gonna receive the knowledge. I mean, not the knowledge, but have a lot of time to really build within the spirit as much as the elders did, or as much as the ones that started in the afternoon, because we at the end. But guess what, man? They're going to receive that same penny that all of us are going to receive, because they believe in this word, and they believe that they could be part of the elect, man. So that's one thing you got to remember, man. We all working for that same penny, man. So don't be looking at it as like, man, I need to be this high stature Israelite, man. At the end of the day, man, we're all the same as far as the elect. Now, there's going to be a difference. Don't get me wrong. There's going to be a difference. You're going to see the 144,000. Those are going to be the governing Israelites and everything like that. But then under them are going to be the elect that was saved from believing on the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Y'all still going to be in the kingdom as well. We don't know who the 144 is. We don't know who the elect is, but that's not important. Only thing that matters to us is to be saved, man. That's it. We just want to get in the chariot, man. We don't want to get caught up in the midst of this destruction that is to come. All right. So let's remember that, man. We are working for the same penny. So no matter what position you in, just keep working for that penny. Keep working for that penny. So now let's get Mark 4:13. And it says, and he said unto them, know ye not this parable? And how then will ye know all parables? The sower soweth the word, and these are they by the wayside where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts. And these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, who when they have heard the word immediately receive it with gladness, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time. Afterward, when affliction or persecution arises for the word's sake, immediately they are offended. And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches and the lust of other things entering in choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. Now this is the point right here, verse 20, and it says, and these are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word and receive it, and bring forth fruit, some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100. And that's the point, man. Like I said earlier, you're going to have, certain brothers who might be in the spirit a little bit stronger than you, but that's okay, man. If they bring in 100, hey, they bring in 100. If you only bring in 30, hey, you only bring in 30. But guess what? You brought in some good fruit, though. You brought in fruit, and you help push the word for the Lord. And that's the point. You help push this word further so we can hurry up and get up out of here. So like I said, man, don't never feel, man, stop bothering me. So don't ever feel afraid, or don't ever feel bad about yourself because, you feel like you're not in the spirit enough or something like that. Hey, man, as long as you teaching the word, and as long as you bring out the word the correct way, hey, that means the Most High is dealing with you, man. And that's the point, man. You want to just feel like, hey, you keep waking up day in and day out to do the work. You keep waking up day in and day out to study and everything like that. So, hey, guess what? Hey, keep going with that, man. Keep rolling with that. And the more and more you keep rolling with that, hey, the Most High deal with you to become stronger within the spirit, or become stronger with certain breakdowns or whatever the case may be. You just got to stay spiritual, and you got to stay faithful. All right. So now let's get Ezekiel We're going to get Ezekiel 3:18. And it says, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. And see, that's something that you don't want to happen. All right. Then it says, verse 19, it said, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So that's the point. No matter if you bringing in a lot of fruit or not, man, the point is you going out there and you teaching the word, and you warning people about what is to come, and you telling them the truth about these scriptures. You don't want any blood on your hands, man. You don't want the spirits. I mean, not the spirits. You don't want the demons to get on you and make you feel so bad to the point where you just stop teaching, man, because you feel like the Most High not dealing with you, man. Hey, man, the Most High got certain men set up to do certain things, man, and that's just what it is, you know. But like I said earlier, at the end of the day, it makes up the whole body of Yahweh Shai, man, and that's the point. You know, you get that blood off your hands, you do what you're supposed to do. So then when these times, you know, saying come about, you don't have anything to worry about. You ain't got to be like, well, you know, man, damn, you know, I knew these things were going to happen, but I ain't saying nothing about it. Now the Most High is going to be coming after you, man. You don't want that, man. You want the Most High to hide you when this destruction starts, all right? You want to be hidden in those days, like the scriptures say. All right, so now let's get 2 Timothy 2:8. It says, remember that Yahweh Shai Hamashiach of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my gospel, wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of the Most High is not bound. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is Hamashiach Yahweh Shai with eternal glory. So no matter what, man, at the end of the day, we're not even really doing this for ourselves. You know, we're doing this for ourselves because, you know, we want to be part of the elect, you know. But at the end of the day, man, we doing this for the elect's sake, man. We doing this for everybody that's going to believe in his word, man. You know, because without the elect being sealed, man, we are going to continue to be here. And that's something that we don't want. So at the end of the day, you have to do what you can do or do what you can or whatever, so you can wake up the elect, man. We endure all things for the elect's sake, man. No matter if we on top or we on the bottom, you know, at the end of the day, man, all of us are on top as long as you teaching this word, man. You know, brother not going to look down on you and be like, hey, man, you ain't doing enough or whatever. You know, they might get on you to, you know, make sure that you stay on fire, you know, and to make sure that you are doing the most that you possibly can do. But they're not, you know, going to get on you just for the simple fact that, you know, you're not bringing in thousands of people. Hey, man, it's a process, man. You know, you got to make sure you got to humble yourself down and you got to build yourself up within the spirit. Now, at the end of the day, man, all of us should be on fire when speaking about this truth. You know, Apostle Tahar said that. He was just like, hey, man, look, you know, you go out to the camps, man. He was like, one of the reasons why some of these camps are broken up into smaller portions is so people can have a chance to speak. People can build themselves up within the spirit, and people can build themselves up within the knowledge or whatever, instead of you going out into the highways and the byways and then you just in the background just pretty much talking or whatever, and then next you know camp is over and you be like, oh, okay, well, job is done. Like, nah, man, you know, you go out there and then you make sure you play your part, man. Listen to what other brothers are saying. Come up with precepts whenever you feel like, whenever you think of a precept that comes to mind. You know, then when the spirit leads you to speak, then you speak, man. You know, you always should want to build yourself up in the spirit to be on the front line. But if the Most High doesn't want you to be on the front line, then that's just what it is, man. But at the end of the day, like I said, man, as long as you trying and as long as you studying and as long as you speaking what you supposed to do, what you supposed to speak, I mean, Salakia, then, hey, man, more than likely the Most High is dealing with you. All right. So now let's go to the Judges. Did I pass it? I always say that. Did I pass it? Let's go to Judges 6 and 12. And it says, "And the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said unto him, The Lord is with thee, thou mighty man of valor. And Gideon said unto him, O my Lord, if the Lord be with us, why then is all this befallen us? And where be all his miracles which our fathers told of us, saying, Did not the Lord bring us up from Egypt? But now the Lord hath forsaken us and delivered us into the hands of the Midianites. And the Lord looked upon him and said, Go in this thy might, and thou shalt save Israel from the hand of the Midianites. Have not I sent thee?" See that, man? Have not I sent thee? Let's continue to read first. And it says, verse 15, "And he said unto him, O my Lord, wherewith shall I save Israel? Behold, my family is poor in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house. And the Lord said unto him, Surely I will be with thee, and thou shalt smite the Midianites as one man." So like I said, man, even if you're the least in the house, man, the Most High can lift you up, man. The Most High can one day just put the spirit on you, and next thing you know, you're building even more within the spirit, man. You never know what the Most High can do with you, man. He can bless you with all kinds of talents as far as bringing out this truth. You know, you got brothers who bring out videos as far as the visuals go, so then you can have even more inspiration for the kingdom and everything like that, man. You got other brothers who bring out great videos for history. You got other brothers who bring out great videos for exhortation, because they can speak to you and you can relate to them as far as, you know, real life situations and everything like that, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, like it says in verse 14, it says, "Have not I sent thee?" This is the Most High speaking, man. This is Most High saying, like, hey, man, what you worried about anything for, man? I'm the one that's with you. Hey, and that's how you got to think. You got to be like, hey, I'm out here teaching the word. I'm out here doing what I got to do. Right now, the Most High has sent me to do this work. Hey, so that means at the end of the day, the Most High might be dealing with you, man. The only way you can find out if he's really dealing with you is if you keep doing this work and you reject the chip at the end of the when it's the hour of temptation, man. You know, then you'll find out if you're part of the elect or not. You know, and that's our faith, man. You know, the more and more you keep doing this work, that's the more faith that you have within yourself. So that means, hey, you're gonna keep doing it then. You never know. You might go out to camp, or you might make a video or something, and then after you done with it, you might be like, man, this was a good day. I really felt like I put in a lot of work. That can boost you up, man. That's the Most High doing that for you, man. So he can make sure that you keep enduring. Okay. So now this is Matthew 13 and 31. And it says, "Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like to a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all seeds, but when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs, and becometh a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches thereof." And pretty much, man, you gotta, look at yourself as that mustard seed, man. It start off so small at first, man, but when it's grown and when it's flourished, man, everybody just want to be under it, man. Everybody want to be under it, and that can be you and a couple of people that that you woke up, man. Or that could just that could just be yourself, man. You be that great tree, man. You just be like, man, I feel comfortable now. I have grown a lot, man, and that's the point. You're supposed to grow a lot. You're supposed to continue to do the things that you're supposed to do, so then you can become a better speaker. You can become a better asset when it comes to bringing out this truth, man. All right, you're supposed to learn from your elders, learn from your leaders of your groups and everything like that, and listen to their examples and their stories and their experiences. And then you'll start going through more experiences, and then now you're growing, and then you'll have stories to tell and everything like that. And now you can go through the scriptures and bring out and break them down and everything like that, man. All right. So I'm gonna get one more scripture, man. I'm gonna get 1 Peter 5 and 1. And it says, "The elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder and a witness of the sufferings of Mashiach, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of the Most High Yahweh, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind, neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage, but being ensembles to the flock. See? And that's what I was just saying. Being a great example to the flock. So no matter what, man, people, it's going to be a lot more people that's going to wake up to this truth. There's going to be a lot more people that's going to want to follow this word. And there's so many personalities, man. You never know who might look at your videos or hear you speak, and they might be like, hey, man, I kind of want to hear him speak a little bit more, even though we all speak the same thing. But that's just how it is sometimes, man. You just like hearing certain people speak, but as long as you listening and you take into consideration that you don't only have to listen to that one particular brother, then you'll move forward within the correct way, man. But that's what the whole body is for, man. You got a lot of brothers who you probably disconnect with a little bit more. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, man, you got to remember, hey, if you felt like you was the least, if you come across a video or something, and it's not a elders video where, as soon as they upload a video, they get like thousands of views or whatever the case may be, even though it ain't even about that. You might come across a video of a brother who's just beginning. Hey, man, you got to give that brother a chance. And, look at him, listen to what he got to say and everything like that. And then you be like, hey, that was an edifying video, because at the end of the day, man, we got to all move to one accord, and we all got to make sure that we helping each other out to build each other up so then we won't fall out. All right. So pretty much, man, like I said, I just wanted to bring that out or whatever because, like I said, man, demons can get on you and make you feel like, man, I just not being dealt with, man, or whatever. But that's not the case, man. Hey, if you thinking like that, and that means, that might lead you to the point where you just like, okay, well, it's time for me to do more. It's time for me to push forward or whatever and everything like that. And that's a good thing, man, because now you're really trying to be on fire within the truth. All right. So with that, man, I'm going to say, call halal Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word to the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aquas that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.